What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We've got another modern tech overview. Seems like Hyperspeed put out a video saying that Elon Musk made a UFO fighter jet that defies physics. Now, I love modern tech, especially when it comes into this kind of stuff. I grew up with really modern tech for the times. My one grandfather was an electrical, mechanical, chemical engineer that worked for Pratt & Whitney. He had his fingers in with NASA and all that kind of stuff. So this kind of technology really fits along with a lot of the stuff that I've done as a kid growing up. My other grandfather was a fabricator, had his own welding company. So I grew up with a father that was a master mechanic. There was mechanics and fabrication and designs and engineering all through my growing up. I was spoon-fed from day one, pretty much. So modern tech and off-the-wall tech is really interesting to me. I've played around with hydrogen and stuff like that. I've got videos and reaction videos to different hydrogen-style units that have been developed. But this is kind of neat because it's modern flight tech. Let's see what Musk's come up with, because he's already got self-landing rockets. He's already pushed the limits with SpaceX. So let's see what he's got going on as far as UFO tech. All right, post-editing ponder. While this was supposed to be a reaction video to this video, I'm actually going to chop this video up and make it a reaction video to the title of the video, because they went so far off canter with the other information and filler in this video that I'm not going to make a 30+ minute video for you guys to watch that has nothing to do with the title. I'll chop this thing down and hit the good spots of this one and ignore the information about the other countries and their lack of technology. And while they're trying to say we've got new technology, the specs on the stuff that they're coming out with is far below anything that the U.S. is currently playing with or has been playing with for the past 30 years. So we're going to make it more applicable to the title and less filler of crap. They went into missile technology and Israel tech and has nothing to do with Musk's new fighter plane. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you think of this kind of stuff and what you think about the modified, cut up little bit of video. I will put the link to the video down below. If you want to watch the original video, feel free. I think it was a lot of filler. It had some interesting information. It did tell about some of the modern tech that the other countries have, but it was still a lot of filler and didn't match the actual title. So we're going for the title and not the filler.
In a surprising turn of events, the Israel-Hamas conflict is now overshadowed by major technological news, as Israel and its allies reveal their new, advanced fighter jets with amazing capabilities and advanced features. Elon Musk's SpaceX makes headlines for something entirely different, launching a UFO and challenging the U.S. government. This new UFO has sparked global curiosity, raising questions about its technology and its potential impact on the conflict. What makes this UFO so unique? How would its presence affect the Israel-Hamas conflict? Join us as we unveil the capabilities of Elon Musk's UFO fighter jet that defies physics. Under Elon Musk, SpaceX...
Now I'm going to start off just by simply stating the obvious elephant in the room. Governments don't show off their super secret projects. They don't show off the stuff that's behind closed doors. Most of the time, they don't show it off for 20, 30 years. So if another country is showing off their new tech, then they're either scared or worried or who knows, but it's not a fear tactic for a lot of other countries, because places like America and Russia, our tech is hidden behind so many different doors that if they showed the most modern, up-to-date stuff, it would blow the minds of everybody that's out there. I was in the military in 94, 95. And yeah, the tech is, we don't know what the tech is. Musk turning around and doing this is going to be interesting because he doesn't hide anything. He shows all his cards and says, this is what I've got. He's also one to not be intimidated. So when somebody says, these are what we got, just for bragging rights alone, he might pop out with something kind of interesting just to stick his tongue out at him.
Has made great strides in space technology with 3 key rockets. The Falcon 1, SpaceX's first rocket, was a breakthrough as it became the first privately funded liquid-fueled rocket to reach orbit. Although it was retired in 2009 after 5 launches, its success set the groundwork for SpaceX's future. The Falcon 9, a medium-lift rocket, has become essential for space, capable of carrying up to 22,800 kilograms into orbit. Falcon 9 Block 5, introduced in 2018. A major innovation of the Falcon 9 is its reusable first stage, which can land, be recovered, and flown again. SpaceX introduced the Falcon Heavy, a powerful rocket that can carry up to 63,800 kilograms into low Earth orbit or 26,700 kilograms into a higher orbit. Its first mission in 2018 famously sent Elon Musk's Tesla Roadster into space, showing off the rocket's impressive capabilities. Looking ahead, SpaceX is developing Starship, a fully reusable rocket system. It includes the Super Heavy first stage and the Starship second stage, and is designed to be more advanced than current rockets, aiming for missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. SpaceX also makes various rocket engines, such as the Merlin, Kestrel, and Raptor. The Raptor engine, which uses liquid oxygen and methane, is especially important for powering the Starship system. Besides the Falcon, Elon Musk has also developed something magnificent. In the midst of chaos, Elon Musk's bold approach has led to the creation of a real UFO, the X-1, closely monitored by the U.S. government. This remarkable craft, developed through years of effort and teamwork at SpaceX, reaches a hypersonic speed of 4,600 miles per hour and boasts impressive fuel efficiency. Musk's move into advanced aerospace technology raises interesting questions about how innovation intersects with global politics and conflicts. The X-1's uniqueness extends to its groundbreaking camouflage technology, rendering it practically invisible as it glides through the sky disguised as a cloud. The Pentagon's bewilderment, initially mistaking it for a UFO and subsequently launching fighter jets in pursuit, adds a layer of suspense to this cosmic saga. Elon Musk's penchant...
Wait a minute. Talk about a breakdown in communication. They're supposed to be keeping a close eye on the development of this project that he's working at, but yet when he goes to test it, they send... Oh my god. Yeah, no, Jim, we forgot to tell you. Wow.
Secrecy in the development of the X-1 triggered confusion in the Hamas camp, leaving the militants at odds with the visionary entrepreneur. What makes the X-1 so remarkable is that it is the only aircraft equipped with a compact space shuttle engine, previously only seen on the Hawk hypersonic missile developed by SpaceX. This missile can reach an astounding speed of over 4,600 miles per hour, bypassing all modern missile defense systems. Now this engine powers the new X-1, which also boasts a design improvement that reduces fuel consumption by 30%. The spacecraft has reduced fuel use by 30%, surpassing traditional military technology. It also uses microwave technology, similar to something from a sci-fi movie, which can melt enemy aircraft or disrupt their electronics. This could change the way modern warfare is conducted. There's another fascinating application for this system. When the radiation is toned down and aimed at a person, 83% of the energy is absorbed by the top layer of skin, creating a sensation like being dipped in molten metal. This unbearable feeling would make anyone want to flee the area instantly, abandoning their tank or equipment. which could then be easily captured. This would be a game-changing asset for the U.S. military, but as it stands, the Pentagon and Elon Musk are at odds over the technology. The tension between...
There's no aligning viewpoints, so of course they're not going to be happy about it. And that's about as far into it as I can really go without being political. But yeah, when the focus is elsewhere, they don't care about this kind of stuff. And the focus is definitely elsewhere, especially being that this is an election year.
The Pentagon and Elon Musk are at odds over the technology. The tension between them only adds more intrigue to the situation. While Musk sees it as a potential strategic weapon, the military establishment remains cautious, sparking a nuanced debate on the role of such advanced technology in modern conflict. Despite the tension between the military and Musk, the X-1 keeps blowing minds.
Modern
With
tech
its stealth
is modern
technology
tech.
that avoids radar detection, it can reach an incredible altitude of 105,000 feet, even higher than the famous SR-71 Blackbird. This mix of speed, invisibility, and high altitude could transform space travel and change how air defense systems operate. However, like every other aircraft ever created, the X-1 isn't invulnerable. To challenge this high-flying craft, supersonic missiles are needed. Here, the F-35 Lightning II and F-22 Raptor come into play with their advanced technology. Despite their strength, the F-35 and F-22 struggle to keep up, as the X-1 zooms at 4,600 miles per hour, while the F-35 only reaches 1,200 miles per hour. While an F-35 is still en route, the X-1 would already have reached its target, destroyed it, and returned to base without needing to refuel. The developer revealed their intention to build a fighter for the 21st century that could take on all of the advanced threats. The F-35 and F-22 do have powerful weapons. AM-120 hypersonic missiles that travel at Mach 4, reaching up to 3,100 miles per hour. However, these missiles can only maintain their speed for about half an hour, which makes the battle an intense and high-stakes challenge. The X-1, on the other hand, is different in terms of its armaments. It'll destroy targets with a very unusual weapon. A microwave system is an installation that emits electromagnetic vibrations in the millimeter wave range. These waves, directed at an object, affect it like a laser but in a much wider range. Microwave radiation at full power can literally melt an enemy aircraft. But most often, this system is used to turn off all electronics and turn a fighter jet into a pile of flying scrap metal. The mission of the aircraft was to be half of what the Air Force called the high-low mix. One of the X-1's features...
That's similar to an EMP, except it's just a focused beam. Shut off the electronics, and these things are all fly-by-wire these days. This is where modern tech has its faults.
that makes it stand out is its ability to reach astonishing heights. Using an engine typically found in space launchers, the X-1 can soar up to 105,000 feet. It also has one of the strongest microwave systems, which can interfere with equipment and people. The jet also has advanced camouflage that makes it almost invisible to radar and the naked eye, blending into the sky like a cloud. The tale of the technological excellence also needs to recognize the crucial role of skilled pilots. Fighter jets aren't just machines. They are flown by experts who can outthink any SpaceX operator flying the X-1. The combination of advanced...
Most of the aircraft these days can outfly the pilots. So the human factor is about the only factor that they've got. So yes, highly trained fighter pilots can probably outmaneuver a non-trained fighter pilot. But I'll bet you Musk is running retired fighter pilots as pilots. You can't do this kind of experimenting without somebody that's got years and years of experience to be behind the controls.
Technology and human skill makes the aerial competition more complex and exciting. The situation changes when considering altitude. The X-1 stand out with its ability to reach astonishing heights. Using an engine typically found in space launchers, the X-1 can soar up to 105,000 feet.
Just said that.
It can easily reach extremely high altitudes, while the F-22 Raptor, though very agile, only reaches 72,000 feet, making it less competitive at higher levels. Adding the X-1's microwave weapon raises the stakes even further. Although the F-22's impressive maneuvers might help it evade danger when things get intense. Previously, the only United States aircraft capable of reaching such altitudes.
The problem is the microwave weapon is a fan or a cone or whatever they've got it designed to do. So they don't have to point directly at something to effectively disable it. They've just got to sweep over it. And the time period that it's on there, if they can keep the wave unit on there long enough, it will do the damage it needs to. And these things don't need but a couple of wires to get messed up, and their entire controls are screwed up.
The SR-71 Blackbird, which lacked attack capabilities. To avoid being caught by flying very high and fast, its radar-evading tricks in dark color made it hard to track. Even when targeted by missiles, it could often outrun or dodge them. At that same height, the X-1 is
The SR-71 was designed in the late 60s, 70s? It's 50-year-old technology. You're comparing an apple to a grapefruit.
Untouchable by air defense systems, giving it an edge over the Blackbird. The only way to take it down would be with a fighter jet that can get close enough to launch a supersonic missile. The U.S. has such aircraft, namely the F-35 Lightning II and F-22 Raptor, both of which are formidable opponents.
Didn't they just say that?
Besides exploring space, SpaceX has launched projects like Starlink. The U.S. military has showcased its impressive technology, with Lockheed Martin leading the way in aerospace innovation. The F-35 Lightning II and the stealthy F-117 Nighthawk, developed by Lockheed Martin, are well known in aviation history. The SR-71 Blackbird.
Lockheed is a staple in the military complex. They have been for decades.
Famous for its
Same with Pratt & Whitney.
incredible speed of 2,000 miles per hour, pushed the boundaries of aerodynamics, and proved that advanced aerospace technology could overcome even extreme conditions, like temperatures of 750 degrees Fahrenheit during flight. Now the focus shifts to the SR-72, designed to break speed records and master aerodynamics. Its propulsion system is a blend of conventional turbojet and advanced ramjet technology, optimizing performance throughout the flight. The SR-72's design is a careful balance of form and function, with engineers paying close attention to both its appearance and its capabilities. The aircraft's engine transforms fuel into powerful thrust, making the SR-72 truly exceptional. The SR-72's staggering Mach 10 capability is not just a numerical statistic, it's a monumental leap forward, a technological milestone propelling humanity into a future once relegated to the realm of science fiction. In a world previously confined by geographical constraints, the Dark Star represents a monumental leap in aviation.
I really wonder how long this has been out, because you're not going to get, it's not top secret no more. You're not going to get walk-arounds like this. Okay, what tech is next? Okay, Lockheed finally leaked this. Next?
Technology pushing the boundaries of what was once impossible. Beyond its awe-inspiring speed, the SR-72's unparalleled maneuverability sets it apart. Not as a luxury, but as a fundamental attribute crucial for survival. The cockpit becomes an extension of the pilot's mind. Enter the system integrated into the Dark Star, a major leap in modern warfare doctrine. Due to light-based weaponry's speed and precision, traditional defense mechanisms are rendered obsolete. The system generates a high-energy laser beam directed onto targets with extreme precision, neutralizing threats with unprecedented efficiency. With its unmatched speed, lethal laser capabilities, and superior maneuverability.
Lasers are not a fan weapon. You still got to point it directly at what you want to see. Yes, it's computer guided, but still got to point. It's not a fan.
The Dark Star is an airborne assassin, gliding gracefully over enemy bases, eliminating crucial targets with pinpoint accuracy. However, the lingering question persists. Is there room for any advancement in technology?
Of course.
Absolutely. This advancement has come in the form of the Next Generation Air Dominance Program, initiated by the United States Air Force in.
All right, so after watching the video, I'm going to chop this video up and keep it towards the actual title of the video, unlike the makers of the video where they went all over the place. This video does not have to specifically do with Musk unveiling his new fighter. We're going to do a neat little comparison between a couple of different things that they brought out in here, and let me know what you guys think about the tech and the comparisons between the different companies. It is interesting that they put Lockheed against SpaceX. Lockheed has been doing this for decades and decades and decades. They are well established in the military complex. Musk is putting his foot in the pool, and he's blowing the minds and the records of everybody. Sometimes it's more fun just to go to the comment section and see what they say. Let's see, can Elon Musk build a time machine so I can go back to the 80s where everything was simple? Yeah, no kidding. Thought it was supposed to be about Elon Musk's UFO. UFO means unidentified flying object, so how is this a UFO? Very good point. That's enough internet for today. Yeah, that's a bad sign about the video, that's for sure. Thought of the day, if you watch the complete video, you just surrendered 21 minutes of your life that you could never get back. So it was not free. In today's version of the world, time is the most valuable personal asset that you somewhat control. That is a very good point. And I've been really trying to get my videos to make it so that they were more interactable and would get more reactions, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Wow, okay. The government dislikes this jet because Lockheed Martin is not building it. Well, yeah, that's it.